excitement. Oh, Eliza, I'm alive! Driving in a car! This is my driving hat. Sometimes I drive this little lady around. Where would you like to go, Daisy?
Home.
Home.
Home, James.
Like Alexa.
I mean, Tim.
Alexa, home.
Alexa, home. Exactly. Oh, my goodness. Oh, family meetings. What we're talking about, family meetings?
Family meetings.
Okay.
Okay, one, I want to know how your spouse to partner mental trick worked. So type
From
below.
last Sunday, or from last Monday.
Last Monday. She didn't even know what day it is.
I'm brain damaged today.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you get anything out of thinking about your spouse as more of a partner in your life than just my husband or my wife? And sometimes the world has made those terms out to be kind of derogatory. It's my wife, the old ball and chain.
Yep.
You know, partner.
The one that ties me down to this planet, because if I didn't have her, I'd fly
Float
away.
away.
Yep, you know, Red Bull gives you wings.
Wow. They are not our sponsors. Anyway, family meeting. You know, we've been dealing with some things lately, and I think it's important to bring your children in, regardless of their age, I think. Of course, it's age-appropriate stuff, but to let them know that they are part of your family. That we're not just going to make this decision and do it because we're the parents, and that's the way it is, in the end.
I think it's the whole raising your children to be an adult by the time they graduate from high school, rather than raising a millennial that wants to come home after college.
Yeah.
I want to raise an adult that's ready to take care of himself, and sometimes it's really tough decisions that you have to make. And so I had a meeting with Xander and Caleb. We were going through something, and I said, hey, I don't know what to do as your dad. Completely clueless. And so bringing their input in and their ideas and their frustrations and their problems actually really helped kind of solidify an answer.
Yeah.
And it was honestly, out of the youngest one came the most wisdom.
Yeah.
And I think that as parents sometimes, especially in our day and age where we're attached to phones and social media and how we're supposed to feel and all that, that we forget that children have very wise choices and very, very wise decision making if they're just given the chance. And if you don't ever give your chance to practice that, then you're doing them a great disservice, because the biggest struggle that they're going to come along with in college or high school, if I should kiss that girl or not, if they've never made a decision, then they're not going to know what to do. It allows you to actually get into their mind and do decision-making skills, confrontation and conflict resolution in a healthy, safe environment. And it also allows them to feel like they're actually a partner in
the family. Yeah.
So then they have ownership.
They have a little bit of respect, and hey, we value your opinion. It doesn't mean that I'm catering to them and I'm doing, all right, well, the kid said it, let's go with that. No. But I think if kids realize, hey, I have a voice, even if they're little, 5, 6, 7 years old, what do you think about this? We're considering this. It could be a lot of things. And I'm not saying put huge adult responsibilities on little children. That's not what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm saying, situations that might involve the family, even big ones like moving. If you're moving, what do you think about this? And it may not change your opinion or your decision, but I think it also helps people come along. It's joining. It's all about joining. You're a family unit together, and join in the decision making together. And of course, the older the kids get, you put on more responsibility and bigger questions and bigger
get deeper.
And
you're literally just training them. Hey, you're not going to have all the answers in life. Your parents aren't going to have all the answers in life. So how do you actually solve problems that nobody has the answer to?
Yeah.
How do you logically look at something and go, okay, this is the logical choice that we should make. These are the cons, these are the pros, let's look at this. Yeah. And if nobody ever teaches your kids that, or if you're just allowing public school to teach your kids that, you're wrong. No, just you have to teach your kids. She's not.
I think and we've talked about conflict resolution before too. So it's bringing all the ideas to the table. Let's figure this out. What are some pros and cons? Let's write them down, talk them through. Okay, let's throw that idea out. That's not going to work. What about this option? What about that option? And of course, we're Christians, so we pray about these options. Lord, give us wisdom on these things. Whatever it is, But I think, family meetings are important. I think whether it's over the dinner table, even if you're kind of like us when we sit down and watch TV during dinner, but if we have something to discuss, we leave it off and we talk about things and what we're going to do and moving forward in certain areas of our life. And what do you guys think about this? And again, it just comes down to giving someone a little bit of respect. I value your opinion. I may not go with your decision, and here's why, but I value your opinion, even from little things. So, yeah.
It's about keeping your mind open as well. Like I said,
you never know.
Caleb, our youngest, had the wisest answer. And his answer was brilliant. And it just hit me with the blind side of, wow, this is really important to my child.
Yeah.
He's willing to give up things because of what's important to him. And that's what's really important about the family meeting, is that you get inside your child's heart. Yeah. This is really important to him. He would rather sacrifice everything just for this one thing.
Yeah.
Then I know my child's heart.
Yeah.
And that's really the point of family meetings, and giving them a voice, because you get to know them.
Yeah.
And you want to know your kids. You want to know them. You think you know them, but you don't know them unless you talk with them.
And they change so rapidly.
Yeah.
Children change so fast. From 5 to 7, they could be a completely different person and really start to develop their own personality. So you might be surprised what comes out of your kid's mouth. We are, and we have family meetings quite often, and we're still surprised. So
it'll scare you, the wisdom that comes out of the babes. Wisdom out of babes.
And then occasionally that's just ridiculous.
Fart jokes.
Yeah.
We'll end on a fart joke.
All right. Well, that's our 2 cents today. Family meetings, because that's what we've been discussing this week. That's what we've been doing, joining together, caring about everybody in your family, having respect for everyone's voice, because everybody has an opinion, and value each other. Just value each other. Value their gifts and the way that they are, because they are made exactly who they are supposed to be. And it can be, their strengths and weaknesses can be used, and figure those things out and use your strengths and weakness with each other. So,
all right.
We love you guys. Happy Monday. It's beautiful.
Have sex.
And it's not snowing.
Have sex.
With your spouse.
Yeah. Or don't have sex. Never mind.
Yeah, just stop. All right, we love you guys. We'll see you next
It's hard
Monday.
to drive and make jokes.